Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am Florida Boy. You know where you're at. This is Florida Boy EDC. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Levergear Edge XT. So super excited to check this out. If you don't know about Levergear, they are definitely one of my favorite EDC companies. They make all kinds of good stuff. They make great tools, which is what I like the most about them. Being a maximalist, I kind of always want to fit everything I can into my EDC. And Levergear does a really good job at making me feel like I don't need to carry a million things because all their tools are pretty much multifunctional. They have a bunch of different, uses, I guess is the easiest thing to say. Like you buy one thing, it does 10 things, but it's not like the gimmicky 10 things. Like when you buy a wallet card and it does a million different things and it's only good for like 4 of them. That's not Levergear. So if you're not familiar with Levergear, we're going to take a look at a couple of my favorite things from them, why I think they're one of the best companies to buy if you're a maximalist like me, or if you just want to supplement something into your EDC that has more functionality than, let's say, a knife bead. So let's get into it. All right, so let's talk Levergear and specifically Edge XT. So I have had this I've had this for probably about 2 weeks. They sent it in. Work's been crazy, holidays, all that good stuff. So yeah, this is long overdue. So as you can see, I have not opened mine yet. It is still in the Bible. You know what? I probably could get that open without tearing the tape, but I haven't opened it yet. It's been sitting and waiting for me. And I've been super stoked to check it out. Man, just life. We'll just leave it at that. Life. So we've got this cut. This is ready to go. In the box, we did receive an extra pack of razor blades or utility blades, whatever you want to refer to them as, and also a green and orange lanyard. And so that will be your accessorize. So here we got the back, Edge XT, retractable blade multi-tool. And like I said, I think Levergear does a lot of the multifunctional tools very, very well. It's not gimmicky. I actually, one of my favorite things from Levergear is the bit vault. We'll take a look at that here in a second. We're just going to kind of dedicate this whole video to Levergear because, Mike and the guys over there, they're so awesome. So Edge XT is sharp. I would hope you would know what you're getting into if you buy one of these. Watch this demo video for tips on use, care, and maintenance. And then there you can scan that. Or you can just go to levergear.com /welcome/edge-xt. And that'll give you a nice little breakdown of this bad boy right here. Oh, look how cool it looks. I get all excited over new gear. Who doesn't? If you really enjoy carrying stuff. Oh, cool! It comes with a pocket clip. Oh, and a black lanyard. That's cool. And there's another spot where you can scan and watch. Probably a safety thing. They probably want you to know exactly what you're getting into if you're buying one of these. I looked at this on the website and I did not realize it came with a pocket clip. How did I miss that? And what about this is oh, this is magnetic. That's kind of cool. Okay. All right, let's focus. So, pocket clip looks like it's canted right here. Yep. Not left and right, just the one side, but that is okay. Let's just go ahead and put this on. We just want the full experience here. This might be easier said than done. Because I'm a little, if you don't know me, I'm a little goofy. Did I do it? I think I did it. Okay, yeah. I don't think I'm cross-threading here. These screws are so tiny. Oh my god. Come on. No. I might have to hire somebody to do this for me. For real? Okay. Uh, okay. Well, let's go ahead and just tighten this one down. Then maybe it won't move. And I'm hoping I don't have to pause this video so I don't look like, oh, I was about to say a tool, but that's funny because we're, trying to put together a tool. Okay. We've got one down. Let's put it on the shorter side. This is always my favorite thing whenever I struggle with something. And then, the first 10 people in the comments are going to be telling me what I should have done and how I should have done it. And you know what? It's my life. Don't tell me how to live my life. If I want to struggle with putting in a tiny screw, I'm just going to do that. Oh my God. Okay. We're going to give this one more shot and then we're going to give up. Why is this so difficult? Oh. What's going on here? It's like it's, oh wait, no, no? Did I do it? Nope, that's cross-threading. What is the deal here? Pause for dramatic effect. Okay. All right. We're going to talk about this because I just spent 15 minutes trying to get this pocket clip on, and now both of these screws are pretty much stripped out on the heads. I don't know if it's a milling issue with this pocket clip or not. It just, if I screw it in on one side, I don't know if the camera's going to pick this up. If I screw it in on one side, top or bottom, it just leaves the ever so slight outline on the top. Like it's just like millimeters off from lining up correctly. So yeah, I jacked up both the screws. Not terrible. I could probably still use them with just a larger Allen wrench. But here comes my first piece of criticism. Oh my God, please just ship this with the pocket clip on it. Oh man, these little screws and these little Allen wrenches is a freaking nightmare. So what I'll probably end up doing is just taking a tiny little drill bit to that, just widen up that hole just a hair, and then I'll just use a little bit larger of an Allen wrench and I'll be able to get that sucker tightened down. But like I said, I've been going at this for like 15 minutes now, and yeah, I'm just gonna give up on that because I'm starting to rage. So we're just gonna look over the pocket clip for just a second. It is what it is. It's probably user error. I'm not gonna fault Lever Gear or any of those guys over there yet until I mess with that a little bit more. So let's go ahead and look at this. Oh man, that got me worked up. That was rough. Okay. So we already know that we have this nice little magnet right there. Yeah. Oh, well, right there. So then we have our bottle opener, which is what, this guy right here looks like, bottle opener. And that is a Phillips head screwdriver right there. So that's pretty sweet. I actually do kind of like that. And then we have our pry tool at the opposite end. And then of course you can see the ruler running up and down. We've got a bit driver. This right here, I don't know if you can ever so slightly, how you can see the razor blade kind of showing through that hole. That is a wire stripper. Yeah, it's a wire stripper. Isn't that cool? As funny as it's gonna sound, there has been a couple of times, when I'm not at the house where I've needed a wire stripper and I just don't have one, especially at work, because you just never know what you're going to need something like that for. So here is our razor blade. This is a number 11. Is this an 11? I'm pretty sure this is an 11. Oh God, how do you open this case? Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, so this is an X-Acto number 11. And I'm a big fan of X-Acto blades. I like the precision cuts. Those are pretty nice. Oh man, that pocket clip got me worked. I'm trying to stay focused here. Okay. So let's see if we have, I know I don't have any wire laying around that I can strip, but, and we don't really need to do like a cut, we don't really need to do a cut test with this just because, it's a razor blade. I'm going to guess that cut test. Oh, I have this on grams. Exactly 1 ounce. Yeah, we probably don't need to do a cut test with this because, it's a razor blade. I don't know. I mean, unless somebody just wants to see me cut something with it. Okay, fine, I'll cut something. I've got a piece of paper right here. I moved this mic arm, and I'm having a tough time acclimating to it being right over my shoulder. So first off, you want to turn it around to where it's facing the correct way, and then oh, you know what? There we go. It's just such a short little dinky blade. So this is going to be more for precision cuts. It's a lot easier to cut paper when you have like an actual knife. But this is going to be nice. Actually, right now I've been carrying, I don't have it on my desk. I've been carrying the Olight, the O knife one with the access style lock on it, which has been pretty cool. If we look at this side, you do have a safety on here. Click. And if I get it to actuate, there we go. And now I can't move it up. See, it's got a little bit of a wiggle, but it doesn't actually look like it comes very much out of the tip. Maybe just a hair. I can't really feel it though. Just a little bit. Really not bad. Honestly, if you put the lock on and then you gotta use my fingernail. It doesn't really, you can see it's kind of a smooth transition there on the back. So you kind of got to hit it with your fingernail. It just takes a little bit of a getting used to. But if we look through that hole right there, if you're going to do any wire stripping, actually it might work to put that lock on and just move it up just a little bit. Let's see if I can click. Yeah, so when we slide it up, you can see how it just ever so slightly, I don't know. I don't know if I can show this. I can see it with my eyes. I don't know what else I'd be seeing it with, but yeah, you can see how it just kind of ever so slightly shows up there in the corner of that little hole. Just probably make cut and heavier gauge wire, but with the size of that hole, you're really not gonna put any kind of heavy gauge wire in there, but it's a thought that counts. I like this. I wish my pocket clip didn't make me want to chuck this thing across the room, but I have no patience, so that's why I said it's probably user error, but it's a thought that counts. It's cool that we have a bit driver there because I do carry me some bits around. Here's my old bit vault. We'll just grab one of these guys. So that looks like a magnet. It is a nice little magnet. So then you have a nice little bit driver. So I would say this would pair pretty nice with a bit vault. Yeah, keep your bits in here. The bit vault itself does actually have kind of a little bit driver there. But I'll be honest, I've used the bit vault as a driver a few times, and it works well. But I'm not a huge fan of using it as a driver. I like the storage capacity and I like all the other stuff about it, but I didn't really care for using it as a bit driver. So I'm kind of interested to see how this does. This looks like it's going to be more of like a wrench style, but you get some torque on it. So that'll be pretty nice. So I'm pretty stoked to try this out with my bit vault. And just since we're talking about lever gear, we'll just show off. If you haven't used their Toolcard Pro, that's another one of those things I was talking about where they tend to do a good job about slapping a bunch of stuff on, but not making it gimmicky, actually having use, which is nice. You can see this one has the driver too. I wouldn't necessarily use the driver on this unless I was like really in a pinch. But it does. It has your little pry bar, has a cutter, has Phillips screwdriver, has a flathead screwdriver, has a pry bar. There's your bottle opener. It's got a bunch of different little like size sockets. I mean, this is like I said, this is I've used this for things. So I really like lever gear. I like the fact that they're able to just kind of incorporate all these different uses and utilities in these items. And I don't know, you know, it's not, like I said, to me, it doesn't ever seem gimmicky. It seems like it's built with function and purpose, and I like that. And the guys over there at Lever Gear really are awesome. I was just debating on what color lanyard to slide through here. This does have a lanyard hole, which is going to work out for me since I couldn't get my pocket clip on there. But to be honest, I probably wouldn't have left the pocket clip on there because I'm going to put this in one of my little pouches that I keep in my bag. I have like a utility pouch that I keep my screwdriver and extra blades and stuff like that in there. And that's where this guy's going to go. So I'm just going to slide him into one of the pockets in there and leave the lanyard hanging out. So I really wasn't going to carry this on there. But I'm still going to fiddle around with it and just make sure that I just wasn't being dumb, which, you know, I tend to do that sometimes. So you know, it's probably me, but we'll take a look one more time. This is your lever gear. Let me pull this little box out right here. Oh, wrong side. There we go. Just so you get all of the information right here. There you go. The Lever Gear Edge XT, the retractable blade multi-tool. And I dig it. I dig it. I'm a big fan of these X-Acto blades. I use them a lot for like when I'm fiddling around with my leather working. So this will absolutely get some use. And I'm pretty stoked to start carrying it, to be honest. I really like Lever Gear stuff. Their items, you know, their gear that they make, it really is that gear that whenever you pull it out of your bag and you use it for some random, I mean, like if I pull this out and screw something down with it and people are watching me, they're going to ask me what that is. And that's, you kind of get that with all lever gear stuff. Like if you see someone pull this out of their pocket and they pop it open and they're pulling out bits and they're screwing stuff down with it, people are going to go, what is that? And that's kind of how I ended up with one the first time around, because I saw something, it might have been on Taylor Martin's channel, but I saw it on a channel and I was like, what is that? I have to have that. And, you know, I got one. So, thank you guys so much for stopping by, checking out the video. Thank you, special thank you to Lever Gear for sending this in for review. This was just the unboxing. I'm actually going to carry this, use it. I'll fiddle around with the pocket clip. We'll do an update review video. This was just an unboxing, not a full review. So we'll see how it stands up. I'll probably actually try to take this apart since I see a couple different screws there. Take it apart, kind of see what it looks like on the inside. Maybe hit it with some oil, see if I can, you know, just fiddle, because that's what I like to do. I can't leave well enough alone. So thank you guys again for stopping by, checking out the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Smash that like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. You know what to do. I'll catch you on the next one.